Hello guys, welcome to Football Manager 14 Becoming Legend. Please excuse my voice, I've got a bit of a bunged up nose, but last time you joined us, it was in August. We knocked out Victoria Pleasant to enter the Euro Cup group stage. We made one more signing in the end of August, and we signed this guy on a free transfer, Chris Maguire. I wanted another option for striker, especially as Orlando Blackson kept getting injured and kept going away on international duty. And I managed to pick this guy up on a free on 1.1k a week. Decent signing, I think. The assistant's got him at 4-star. We'll see how he does throughout the season. I'm not too sure who I'm going to make my first choice at the moment. I'll show you about that a bit more into this episode. But we started off against Queen of the South. It was a good game. We needed to win it because we'd been knackered. We've been playing in Europe. As you can see, Greenhouse started instead of Wotherspoon. Pascazio was in there. Brian Easton was in there for Lee Wallace. And Zagoni started getting a good couple of starting positions. But as you can see, Pascazio scores the first goal with his head from a corner. He scored a lot of goals from corners. I always do. I always seem to score so many goals from corners. I don't know if that's just me. In every Football Manager, I've always scored at least 25% of my goals as headers from corners. Let me know if you had that as well. But as you can see as well, Ben Greenhouse with a great run on that left-hand side. Finds Zagoni on his head, another headed goal, bottom right-hand corner. And Zagoni's looking decent this season. He really is. In these games, I'll show you a few more games, but he really looks like the real deal. And as you can see, McKee buried the penalty to make it 3-0. And this is when it got a bit risky. We let our composure drop, we got a bit complacent, and we let Queen of the South back in it. Riley on the left hand side with a cross to find McKay. Shouldn't have happened really. And then Westwood with a nice goal kick, rounds Ben Greenhouse. Lenigan tries to make the goal, but he gets beat. Savon Hines on that right hand side, great player. Savon Hines finds Valet on the left hand side who buries it. Poor goalkeeping from Westwood, you could say, and poor defending as well. Shouldn't have given that away. Inverness, we went to Inverness next. Was it Inverness next? Yeah, we went to Inverness after a nice long break, international break, to rest some of the players, and we lost 1-0. It was a bit of a shame because I felt we dominated. As you can see, we had less possession, but we had a lot more chances. We just didn't put them on target. It was just a sloppy game, really. As you can see, so many fouls given away. It was just sloppy, very sloppy. It was a shame to lose that one. I felt we're a better team than Inverness, shall I say? But Inverness got some great players. I've got to show you Inverness quickly. Wow, they've got this partnership with Arsenal. They've got Flamini, Yaya Sanogo, Serge Gnabry, and this guy Daniele Rugani. They've got some quality loan players, and they got this guy Jon Terral. Not that great, but they've got so many loan players coming in from Arsenal. I'm desperate to get a parent club, but I can't seem to find one. The board, I'm not really getting on with the board too much at the moment, but I'll talk about that in a bit. We went to play Marishmo in the first game of Europa League, the group stage, and we lost 4-1. It was a bit of a whitewash, really. They dominated us. We couldn't cut it, and this made me think: is this group stage really worth it? Risk sacrificing some games in the league, because after this game it looked like we didn't really have a chance of progressing. So I thought, is it really worth not resting players and tiring players out if you're just going to lose all the games? So it put me in a bit of dilemma. Should I risk my players in the Europa League and potentially have tired players for the league games if we're not going to get results? But then we went to Celtic, and this was a great game. I have not lost to Celtic since I've been manager at Johnston, which is a great record. I'm very proud of that in any competition. And as you can see, it was a great performance from Zagoni again. It's a really good game. It really showed that we are a real deal. We really are a decent team. The media only predicted us to finish 8th, but this shows we're a top team. And as you can see, Wotherspoon again on the right hand side. He gets assist after assist after assist. And Zagoni picks it up. Was he offside? I don't know. But here, he gets the rebound. The keeper couldn't catch it. Parried it straight into Zagoni's feet, and Zagoni scored. And then from kick-off, second half, passing the ball around. Osman, look at this, great passing. Really good passing side. I love the passing attribute. I love having high passers. Players with high passing attributes, and Zagoni buried it. Very Hodzic-like style play there. And it was great to see Hodgic getting on the Zagoni getting on the score sheet. It really makes me think: was Hodgic that great of a player, or was it just the amount of chances that the midfielders gave to him? I don't know. I reckon we could play anyone up front, and they'll be able to score plenty of goals. But maybe I've just got a good selection of strikers. But Zagoni really is playing very well. But as you can see, 2-0 up. Perhaps we should have gone to contain. I don't really like playing contain. I don't feel it works very well. I feel you just get attacked, waves and waves of attack from the opposition. As you can see, Pookie was that, or Tunakara, buried it in to make it 2-1. I decided to push forward. I'm never comfortable with just a 1-goal lead. I'll never defend a 1-goal lead, and Baitiki headed it in for 1-0 to make it 3-1 and give us that 2-goal lead. Like I said, I don't like defending 2-goal leads because I feel like if you let one in, you've just wasted so much time. And it's easy to let a goal in. What do you guys like? Do you like going on contain? I really don't like playing super defensive. But maybe that's just my style. What are your styles, guys? Leave that in the comments. And then we went to play Cardiff Beef in the League Cup. We are the reigning champions, and we thrashed them. It was nice to see. We played a reserve team. Well, not a reserve team, but I played the players that weren't getting much game time. Some players you might not see here. Ian Watt, our youngster's really doing well. He's at Johnston, born and raised, and he could be one of the best Scottish right backs ever. He looks outstanding at the moment. Not getting much game time with me at the moment. I don't want to rush him, but we'll see. I want to exploit him. I want to get him playing a bit more. See how good he can become. But yeah, Ben Greenhouse yet again another great game. Brian Easton as well. Ben Greenhouse really having some great games as well. I'll show you that in a bit. As you can see, he's done that great run in the first game and got an assist. And in that game against Cowden Beef, very good performance. Then we went to Partick Thistle. We won this one 3-1. It was a good game. It was a very enjoyable game. I want to show you one goal from this one. Ben Greenhouse free kick. Actually, I might as well show you all the goals. Let's jump in. McKee with a corner. Another goal from a corner. This time it wasn't a header. It was a goal mark scramble, really. It gets fed out to Zagoni, who just buries it in the bottom left-hand corner. Very nice goal. And yet again, another corner. Wotherspoon whips it in, and this time it gets headed out again. Grimmer picks it up, plays it back into Wotherspoon. Wotherspoon looks for the cross, finds Baitiki on that left-hand side. And Baitiki's scored a lot of goals with his head recently. He looks like a very good player, but Baitiki doesn't seem that happy at the moment. He's considering his options. He hasn't handed in a transfer request or even said anything to me. But he is considering his options. I think he might leave. And Greenhouse, as you can see, scored a brilliant free kick, was given as goal of the month. And Greenhouse really is coming a long way. It's nice to know I've got a good backup winger. And then we went to play Dnipro. Wasn't very confident after our poor performance in our first league game. Dnipro, arguably the second best team in this league, and we lost to the third best team. We're obviously the worst team in the group, I think. But this was a very, very exciting game. It was a great game. We didn't just get lucky goals. We played well, and it was Orlando Blackson's first return since injury. Anderson scored a great goal yet again from a corner. Another corner goal. Oh, I just skipped a goal there. But then unfortunately they score from a corner as well. Victor Ramos. But then Hendry with a throw-in. Blackson. Hendry again. Great cross. But finds header Mazoux. McKee somehow finds it and buries it in the back of the net. And then another corner. Another goal from a corner. Somehow finds Baitiki. And Anderson just taps it in. 2 goals from Anderson. The old dog. He is St Johnston legend. And he made it 3-1. And that put us sitting pretty in third place. You know, 3 points. 3 points in Europa League. Really isn't that bad. Giving us a bit of money as well. I'm not sure we'll progress. We might do. It's going to be between Marishamo, St Johnston and Dnipro. We'll see how it goes. But it was a good game. Next episode is going to be against Kilmarnock, and it's going to be the return of Blackson in the league. This regen that scored 4 goals in the Europa League qualifier, or Euro Cup qualifier. And I'm going to do this game live, guys, so you can see this guy in action, see if this regen is the real deal. Give me some advice whether I should play him in front of Zagoni or Maguire. And that's the end of the episode, guys. Remember to comment and subscribe and like the video if you liked it. Sorry for the dodgy commentary because I've got a blocked up nose. I'll see you later. Bye!